Alright, part 2 of the Following in His Footsteps video guide on the very hard difficulty for Fallout 3. What we're going to do now is we're going to head over to the science lab. Even though this isn't officially marked on your Pip-Boy, unless you succeeded in that talk with 3Dog, which I didn't, just go ahead and head over to the science lab. When we first come down here,
What are you, some kind of lab assistant?
and we're
Are you
talking
by
to
any
Dr.
chance
Zimmer.
For hire? To the point. I like that. Well, as it turns out,
Alright, well,
how do I
I'm going to tell you some spoilers now. Actually, you know what? I'm not. I'm not going to spoil anything for you. So pretty much to sum up what Dr. Zimmer's telling you is that there's a robot, an android that is his, that is in Rivet City. And he basically says it's going to look very human, you won't be able to tell. But you have to, he's probably had a face transplant and he probably doesn't know he's a human either. Or he's an android. So, you are tasked with finding him. By completing this quest, you can get the strongest rifle in the game, the A321 plasma rifle, which is my second favorite weapon. And you can also increase your ability to get to shoot in VATS by 5%. And you can actually get both of those using a sort of an exploit. It's not a glitch, but it's an exploit of the quest.
He may not even realize he's an android. Don't upset him by talking with him.
But I'll answer that a little bit in the next video.
I'd be willing to share some of it with you. Just
I'd really be interested in what the Commonwealth is. Like,
listen to this message he sent.
hope that's in like some New Vegas Fallout DLC. I don't know. Vegas is gonna be awesome. Alright, so now we're gonna talk to Dr. Lee.
It's you. My heavens, you look so
And blah blah blah, James has run off to Project Purity's old lab. Blah blah blah.
You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke of me. Typical. I am Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City. It was all I had left. When your mother died, your father decided to leave with you. He abandoned our work. We had no choice but to do the same. You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there. Your father is no longer here, and I'd appreciate it if you didn't use that tone with me. Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you. It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone.
Alright. Well,
Good luck, fine.
now that you're done talking to her, told you started the quest for scientific pursuits if you haven't already when you talked to 3Dog. But going into the Project Purity control room, sorry about the loading screen, just too many. I have 5 or 6 edits on this video. It's just because of loading screens, I can't get them all. Okay, now going to the control room is not as easy as you would think. There are dozens and dozens of super mutants in there. So going in there, as of now, is probably not the best of ideas. I'm going to be getting a gun called the Alien Blaster. You most likely are familiar with it if you've played the game already. On very hard, super mutants are not fun to deal with. Considering I can get the Alien Blaster and easily deal with them, that's what I'm going to be doing. So next video.